That's a view, huh? I think so too. All right, 84 people kicking off on a Saturday night. Let's see if you know where we are. I think you know where we are by now. We're chilling. We got some stuff to talk about. Let me say hello to a few people before I flip this around. How about Mike in for the Joy of Vegas, Rachel, Amy, Jim, Val Marie, Chris Nat and Frank. How you doing, Frank? Angie, Trisha, Janice, Venus, Jim, Jennifer Jill, Mary, Sony, Trisha, Francis, Wadiggy. All right, keep them coming, keep them coming. I see all you people out there. Cleveland. Doug Collins, what's going on? Susan. All right, I'm just going through. Marie Bella. Maria H. Sylvia, how are you? All right, I think I'm getting everyone. You can keep them coming. Let me drop some hearts like this. Pa, 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 pa. Wait, hold on. There they go. That's all the love I have for you right there. And all the smiles. And all the, I don't know, cornucopias? Is it Thanksgiving? 100% love. That's as far as I get with emojis. Men shouldn't really be dropping too many emojis, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You lose your man card for doing that. Steve Z, Jeff, what's going on? Alright, Tom Mack. Alright, no, everyone's stacking in here. 134 peoples. Cool. Well, you know what time it is. Bam. It is coffee time. I am not properly hydrated. I know it's not morning, but let's build us a coffee. Because we got some stuffs to talk about. We got all the stuffs to talk about. All right, let's ritualize. Hold on. And you know what? While I got you, let me get a mic check. Mic check. All right, how was that? Was it in stereo? Oh, look at that. You can see it. Wait till it stops moving. You can see the dome in the top of my coffee. That's pretty freaking sexy. I got my new coffee maker today. My new single cup. I didn't get one of those Keurigs because they're just bacteria factories. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Alright, let's ritualize. We gotta have a little mass from my old coffee maker. I don't want to throw it out. I've had that thing for like 15 years. It's probably made... Alright, let's see, between 3 and 5 cups of coffee a day, times 365, times 15. And I think I bought it for like $15 in Sears. It's a Kenmore. Thing kicked ass. I used to clean it out with a hose. That's how rock solid. I figured out what happened. Where the wire goes into the back, from back and forth for years and years and years. It finally gave out because I wiggled the thing and I seen some sparks shoot out and I saw the lights come on. I'm like, should I bring this thing back from the dead? But I don't know. I might put it in my storage unit. Or I should bury it somewhere. I don't know. Alright. They ain't got no white sugar in here. So I'm going to have to go with the... stevia. I think that makes your junk shrivel. I don't want none of that. Alright, let's do 2 of these. Sugar's in the raw activities. I got 161 people watching me make coffee. I love it. I freaking love it. So I got out of the car and it was 92.2 degrees. So not too bad. I wasn't out during the day, so I couldn't really tell what it was. But I see all the EDCs out here half naked, so it must have got warm. But yeah, it's 92. Not terrible. As soon as the sun goes down in an hour, it'll probably go down, I don't know, like 87, which is kind of pleasant. As long as there's no sun. Alright, let's stir it up. I'm going to turn it around in a second. I'm going to show you who's talking here. We got stuff to talk about, too. You know what we're going to talk about tonight? the long-awaited details of the Bror Nation Get-Together 2024. Dun-dun-dun-dun. I know it's still 2023. I know it's 11 months away, but we need to talk about it. We need to get that ball rolling. All right. That looks darker on camera than it actually is. All right, let's slap a taste on this, see what's what. I don't put spoons down on stuff, you know. All right, there we go. All right, let's see. Lukewarm as usual. I don't know why this place serves lukewarm coffee, but it's good. It's freaking good. I'm all right with it. I got all the EDCs looking at me. But it's all right. It doesn't have to be hot because it's freaking 92.2 degrees out. So yes, I am at the Forum Shop. The entrance to the strip is right out that door you see somewhere yonder down there. They got security guards keeping the EDCs in check. This is the True Bar. These are my buddies. And that is the True Kitchen over there. They got good eats and affordable. So I highly recommend it. They treat me real good, I'll tell you what. So I have no problem recommending them. I don't like throw around food recommendations too easy, you know. I am like so hard to please when it comes to food. But with these people, I can do it. Why, Diggy kicking off the super chat. What up? Thank you very much. Tom Helms in the house. Let me turn this around. Bam. What up? Oh, wide. We don't need wide. We need me. Oh. That always surprises me. I don't know why. All right. Why Diggy kicking off the super chat? So let me kick off the stream real quick. Let me say something like, Bror Fredrik coming at you live from the Las Vegas Strip, here at Caesar's Palace, here at the Forum Shop, here at True Bar, having some true-ass coffee, enjoying it, whatever you happen to be drinking, so be it. You don't know how much strength this takes. I'm like Kung Fu death grip in this little frickin' handle. That the leverage is so weird on that. Let's check it out. You know, I got some mitts. You know, these things are kind of weird. These little frickin', what do you do with that? I don't know, whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna invite you to like, share, subscribe. Hit that bell button to get notified. You didn't even see my hand go by. Look at that. Hit that bell button to get notified when I do this again, which is at least 5 times a week. And if you like to support the channel, you can do like Wide Diggy, you can copycat him, drop them Bananaramas. It's most appreciated. Helps cover the expenses, helps cover the parking. I think EDC parking tonight over here. I didn't even look at the sign. I didn't want to know. It's like $30. You know, whenever there's something in town, they raise the freaking parking rates, you know? It's kind of like exploitive, but, you know, everywhere it does that. It's not just Vegas. And you can click on links. I got all the stuff down there, everything from the books that I read to the underwear that I wear down there. And look at, let's check the T. Shanley. Look at that shine. T. Shanley, 30% off. Dudes, you don't want to look like an old catcher's mitt. Link in the description. 30% off your first order. Badass AF. And you know, old white. Long-term supporter. And I see Mike K. Oh, Mike K dropping $10 for my exorbitant. I went into that the other night, didn't I? My exorbitant HOA fees. That's freaking nuts. Yeah, I didn't even realize that I pay resort fees on the place that I live, just like you guys when you come to town. Yeah, if you're not familiar with that conversation, go look back. When was it? Was that yesterday? Day before? I don't know. It was the day before yesterday. I was telling everyone that we were commiserating about how much things have gone up, and the rent here in town has gone up. Everything has gone up. My homeowners association fees went up $958 in 1 year. That's nuts. Didn't get anything more out of the deal. They just went up. That's freaking crazy, you know? Like, where do I pull that out of my butt every month, you know? That's, let's do the math. That's $11,000 and change a year. bastards. So thank you. Now it's only 948 thanks to Mike Killis. And I'm not crying on your shoulder. I'm just saying. It just is what it is. We gotta do what we gotta do. Yeah, it's freaking crazy. Richie Vegas. Stuart, I seen you crashing in parties. If you're not a member of the Bror Nation group, there's two reasons why you want to join the Bror Nation group. One, because it's freaking cool. Two, because there's cool people in there. And three, it's because, what is it because? Yeah, Steve. No, 958 extra on top of what I was already paying. That was my increase. It's friggin' nuts. Yeah, it's a tough pill to swallow. Vivian, the temperature right now is 92.2 when I got out of the car. So it was probably like 95, 96 today. It'll probably go down to, 86, something like that. And there's another reason why you're going to want to join the Bror Nation Facebook group. And we're going to talk about that right now. All right, let me suck on this coffee a little bit. I feel like I need a little water. Do I need more caffeine? I need more caffeine, too. The coffee is good, but I don't know why they just do the lukewarm thing. All right, thank you for posting that, Joy. I know some people aren't huge fans of Facebook. I am neither. I do nothing on Facebook. I use Facebook Marketplace for selling and buying shit because this is a great town to buy shit in because Bror Fredrik, because people run into trouble, whether it's gambling or whether it's their $2,000 a month for their studio apartment, whatever it happens to be, a little bit of, the whole shit. People run into problems here. It's like the only town you can go into like your Albertsons or Vaughn's or something like that and see people returning their groceries. I shit you not. Like they'll go buy groceries and then they'll stick it all in a machine or, smoke it all or something. And they're looking around like, oh, I need gas money. And they just bring back the stuff they bought, on payday. I shit you not. People legitimately return groceries here in this town when they run out of money. So it's a great, but, that being said, it's also a great town to buy stuff. I've gotten like extraordinary deals because again, when the S hits the fan, people look to sell their stuff, and I bought lots of stuff, everything from watches to computer gear to cameras to luggage, you name it. And I've sold a lot of stuff too. So I use Facebook for that, and I use Facebook for the Bror Nation group, and that's friggin' it. Like I once had 5,000 people, like I maxed out because I thought, I didn't know. I've only been on like social media for 5 years when I moved back to town here. Because I was like, oh, that's because when I moved back, I didn't even know anyone. Everyone frickin' skipped the town the same time I did. So, I wanted to figure out what's what, and then I got into the whole clout thing and and I got 5,000 people. Now I have, it took me like 2 months to delete everyone, and none of you people probably got deleted, but it's all like, I had like 3,000 real estate agents and all the shit, and I deleted everyone. Now I have like 20 people, and I don't even know, there's a couple of people I know who they are, but that's it. I belong to a few groups, a few like technology type places that, like I own their equipment, so if I gotta ask a question, and of course the Bror Nation Facebook group. And that is also the official way to get in touch with me. If you got questions, if you have questions for me, just post them in the Bror Nation Facebook group, so you have to join. I really don't maintain any other communication outside of there. Post it in the group or send me a message. I mean, the way I feel about it personally is, there shouldn't be anything that private that you can't post it directly in the group and just tag me and I'll see it and I'll answer it. I go through the group every day. It's a semi-private group. I have to, once you click on the link to join, you got to answer the questions. You got to, I think it's like, where did you hear about me? YouTube, Twitter, The second question is, are you a Patreon or channel member? Which is important to me because, you know, people who not only watch, but they support me on the back end by being a channel member or a Patreon member. I want to know who they are. It's not like a shame thing. You know, I just want to keep track of, you know, who is supporting me, you know, with an extra between $3 to $100 a month. Those are my things. You know, so I want to give them a little love too. That's why I asked that question, not a shame issue. And then it's like, don't be a D. That's the last thing. Do you agree not to be a D? And you answer those 3 questions, I'll let you in. You know, but that is the official way to get in touch with me. I mean, if you want to like message me through there, if, you know, you're not on my friends list, it'll show up in message requests, and I go through those like maybe once a week or so, maybe, because, you know, I get a lot of spam and crap and all the rest of that even through there. But that is my official point of contact. That's why I suggest you join over there. I mean, you know, people email me, people like Twitter me, Instagram me, you know, and all those other things. And honestly, I really never get around to looking at them. I mean, they're not to me, that's not a point of communication. I know it's easier to just bust out you know, a quick like IG message, but I don't see it. You know, and if you send me emails, most likely I will never see it. So the Bror Nation Facebook group is the way to get in touch with me. Like I said, I mean, unless you're gonna ask me something really personal about my underwear or something, you could just post it in there and ask you a question. Hey, Bror Fredrik, you know, do you still love buffalo machines? I mean, if it's that personal, I can't imagine what that might be. But yeah, send me a private message. I do go through those once or twice a week, and, you know, if it doesn't seem, you know, a little kooky, because kooky people do message me, I'll get back to you. But that's my official point of contact, which brings up my next thing I was going to say. Let me get a little more caffeinated. I'm only speaking like 100 words a minute. I want to try to get to 2. Okay, here's something else. Yeah, don't ask about my my past and all that other stuff. No, you can ask me. Well, that's going to be part of the studio show. I'm going to legitimately do Ask Me Anything. You know, of course, like, you know, someone super chats a question. You'll get your question answered first. But I'm going to dedicate like a half hour to 45 minutes per studio episode to just answering people's questions, you know. So that'll be your opportunity. I mean, if it's too personal or whatever, you know, boxes, briefs, I'll even answer that. Freaking Brazilians. But, you know, whatever. If I don't think I can answer it, I'm just going to say, you know, hey, what's your social security number? I'm not going to tell you. You know, I mean, I don't tell, like, you know, my birthday. You know, I'm kind of I'm not private per se, but, you know, I kind of value my security. You know, there's kooky people out there. Which brings up my next statement. Alright, I hope no one gets butt hurt. I hope no one takes this the wrong way. But you will never receive an email from me. Never. I don't contact people via email. Number one, I don't like email, but that's besides the point. You know, for business, wow, let's see these like half-naked EBCs. Did I just say wow? I think I was just like kind of surprised at the level of nakedness. Yeah, all right, you'll probably see it in a second. Almost. Don't expect to ever get an email from me. And the reason why I say that, and I'm not checking my messages right now, and some people have received emails from me in the past, and, you know, some people I do communicate with email. I communicate a lot for business purposes via email, but for personal purposes, I do not. The reason why I'm mentioning this is not to, wow, some good light today. Not to like bust anyone's onions or whatever, but I'll probably never see it. It just got dark again. I kind of like, what happened? It got light, then it got dark again. Because there's people out there who impersonate me, you know? I mean, eventually they'll end up in jail, and that'll be good. Bubba's waiting for you. But I do have impersonators, and if they get a hold of it, like if you receive an email that says it's from me, and I'm going to even include Janice. If you receive an email that says it's from me or says it's from Janice, it's not. It's just not. If you see like anywhere that says Bror Fredrik on an email, don't even bother opening it. I will never, ever contact any one of you for any reason via email. It's not the way I roll. So if you receive something that says, Bror Fredrik's such and such a giveaway, Bror Fredrik, or, this event's canceled, I'm not live streaming tonight. If you receive anything, there's no such thing as 110%, but you know the emphasis I'm putting on that. I will never, ever send anyone an email from any email address whatsoever. So if you receive something that supposedly came from me, it's not me. And don't contact me and tell me about it either, because I don't see it. But trust me, it is not me. I don't send out emails, and I never will send out emails to anyone. Tom Elm with the 20 banana ram. See, it got light all of a sudden again. I got it on auto exposure, but I kind of dig that one. That's better, right? Yeah, I appreciate that. So just bear that in mind. You will never receive an email from me. So see, there it goes, getting dark again. Auto exposure. Damn, that's so unpro. It just is what it is, and I don't want anyone to get scammed. I don't want anyone to get catfished, none of that, because it's happened. That's why I'm bringing this up, because we're going to transition into a second about, the Bror Nation get-together. You will never receive an email from me about anything. Nothing. About anything to buy, about anything I have to sell, about an event, nothing. Everything's gonna go through Facebook. If it didn't come from Facebook, because you can't fake me in Facebook, you just can't. If it didn't come from me, because, Facebook, they put admin and, they credential you. So unless you're getting something through Facebook, which I'm not gonna reach out specifically to individuals anyway, for the most part, but if you're getting anything in any other, especially email, trust me, I'm going to say this is like the 5th time I said it, trust me, it is not from me. Don't answer it, don't reply, don't engage. People have been catfished. People, I think, have sent money to these impersonators and all the rest of that. So if it says that it came from Bror Fredrik, it did not. I will never send anything to you. And neither will Janice. So if you get something from Janice saying, oh, by the way, it's supposedly from Janice saying, because, some people will know how to check these things. If you go to your email client and you click on the email address, you can tell that it's a fraud, like someone puts in, they put they try to do the Hey Bror Fredrik, but they spell it with a C or an H, or they put a 1 after it, or they spell hay, like hay is for horses. If you take the time to really look at it and analyze it, you can see it's total bullshit. But a lot of people, aren't down with that level of checking stuff out. But if you see my name in it, it's not from me. Don't get catfished, I've seen all the scams. Oh yeah, I'm really hurting tonight in the Buffalo machine, and cash app me $20, and they even have scam frickin' cash apps for me out there. No shit. Now, I'm just I'm just a dude, alright, I got 23,000 subscribers, whatever it is, but I'm just some dude, but people are out there, doing that stuff. There's phony cash apps out there, and, impersonator ones and stuff. Don't get scammed. I will never ask for money in an email or, bail money. I've seen it all. It's crazy out there. Anyway, let's see. I just want to read your, the Telegram. Oh, you only send telegrams? Yeah, EDC has, Resorts World is all over the EDC activities. Right there, Janice, no emails from Janice either. Now, you know, if you've communicated before, yeah, attorney some letters. I'm just keeping up with all your comments here. Yeah, I'll never ask you if you need your, you know, your auto warranty extended. None of that stuff, you know. All right. Okay, so let's get back into it. So that brings us. That all said, let's just get it straight. You'll never. I mean, I'm sorry, but you'll never get an email from me. You'll never get a phone call from me. I mean, I've actually seen people. There's been a case already, I don't want to get too deep into it, of someone trying to AI me, my voice. But that's kind of tough, too. I couldn't believe it when I found out. Someone tried to AI my voice not too long ago. But, yeah, it's all going to catch up because a couple of these people have crossed the barrier from annoyance into illegal activities. So, you know, it's just a matter of time. But on a happy note, I need a little more sugar. Some more sugar in the raw. This doesn't have the same drop. Okay, so what you want to know, now that you know you're never getting an email from me, sorry, and you know the official way to get in touch with me. I mean, I might see your tweeter, maybe, but I'll check it like so rarely. You know, I don't want anyone to get their feelings hurt, but it's not a point that social media stuff to me is not a point of contact. The only true point of contact for me is the Bror Nation Facebook group, and, you know, via tagging me in there because you're a member, or contacting me through Facebook, because there's almost no way to spoof that whatsoever. So, you know, I'm just looking out for you guys as well as me. Bert, what's going on? XD Jan, what's happening? Mark 1. All right, everyone's still on here. 300 people, holy cow. All right, so here's the deal. We just had the Bror Nation Get Together 2023 not too long ago. That was in March. It is now May. So we're 10 months away from the next one. Now, why am I going to start talking about this already? There's several reasons. One, it's because of availability. We thought the people who coordinated, Janice being the head of coordination, you know, along with, you know, my input and whatever, we thought like 6 months, you know, 4 to 6 months would be adequate time to, you know, prepare all these type of things. And it turned out, I mean, it was okay. I mean, the event went off smooth. It was nice. We enjoyed it. But it was a lot of like running around and last minute. Some of the places that we were interested in doing were not available. This year, we started early and we got a freaking location that is absolutely awesome. And it's just a little more than the last one. Like I'm ready to say last year. It's not last year. This year's event, we had the main reception dinner at Re-Rock, which is in the, you know, the passageway by Mandalay Bay. It was a beautiful place. We had our own room. They served buffet style. It was a cash bar. It was nice. It was good food. I'm not going to say no. You know, it was, to me, you know, it was a good sized room. The crowd was excellent. We had 75 people. I believe it was 75 or 65 people. 65 or 75. It's 65. In that room. It was great. It was a great event. But this year, we're taking it up a notch. And I'm going to explain to you why, how. I'm going to give you all the deets right now. Like last year, we kind of went like elusive about it because, you know, there was so many things going on. You know, we didn't want to just like blurt it out in public, this is where it's going to be. But the way we're handling it this year is going to be completely different than last year. So I don't care who knows where this is or how much it is or anything else. It doesn't really matter because of the way I'm handling. I'm going to tell you how much and where right freaking now. And if you go over to the Facebook group, which I'm telling you to keep joining right now, it's already up there. So you'll find all the details up there. So let me tell you what it is. So the Bror Nation get together. I got a little couple cheat sheets here, ain't gonna lie. The Bror Nation get together 2024 is, you ready? April 22nd. We did it in March. We're moving to April. We went 1 month forward for several reasons. One, hotels are going to be cheaper because March Madness is over. Number two, March for me is a very intensive work month, and it just worked out a little better. And the weather's going to be a little warmer. You know, it was kind of chilly. So it is going to be April this year. April 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. Now, the reception dinner, which, like I said, we did this year at Reraw. That was, you paid your ticket. It was buffet style. We sat down, and we did have a bar there, but it was a cash bar that you had to pay for. So I, based on having spoken to them, got a very good idea on everyone's bar tab on top of it. So the reception dinner this year is actually going to cost more, sorry to tell you, but it's a good reason. It's going to cost more this year, next year, than it did this year, but it's going to come out the same in the grand scheme of things. One, what I think, in my opinion, much better location. Much better location. I'm not knocking Reraw. It was great. Had a great time. They were great to us. It was fantastic. But this location is way better, way more convenient, and we're gonna go up to 90 people this year. We capped out the room we had last year because that's what was available. You know, well, I wouldn't say short notice, but that's what became available. Capped out at 65. The place we got this year caps out at 90, which, being that we have a whole year, that's going to fill up pretty fast. So there's 90 seats available for the reception dinner. So we got a better location with a kick-ass view of Las Vegas. It has a private balcony, full 90-degree windows that you get to look out of, private balcony. In my opinion, I would have to say that the food is better, plus open bar. It's not a cash bar. We worked it out where booze, whether you drink, whether you don't, it's included. But you know the deal. Even if you're just drinking a Coke, there, you know, in town they're like $6, $7, $8 for a Coke. So it's an open bar situation, where last year, it was, how we did it was, we did a reception dinner with a cash bar. So it comes out to about the same. And then the next night we did another mini reception with an all-you-can-drink bar over at Blondie's. That was $30. And that was fun. I mean, I think, you know, another 60, 65 people showed up there. It was like 2 hours. You know, you paid your $30, they gave you a wristband, and they just plied you with liquor for 2 hours. So it was pretty fun. Good times were had by all. And so this year, like I said, it's going to be a little different. It's going to be a combination of both events. So let me tell you where it's going to be and how much it's going to be. So, being that the get-together is, one more time, April 22nd, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. That's 4 days, count them. 4 days. The reception dinner is on the 22nd. And that's going to be at Maggiano's. Did I say that right? Maggiano's, at the Fashion Show Mall. If you're familiar with that, if you look up at the Fashion Show Mall and you see the freaking flying saucer thing, you look off to the right over there and you see all the glass walls around the outside. That's Maggiano's, and this is another place upstairs, but that's Maggiano's hanging out on the corner. It overlooks the Strip, it overlooks the wind core, it overlooks the fountains over there. It's just beautiful views. We got our own balcony and everything. So we're gonna have a sit-down dinner with an open bar. So basically all you could drink. If you want to duke the bartender a couple bucks, so be it. And that is going to be from 5:30. We got a long one. 5:30 to 9:30 at night, and probably a little longer based on when they close, because we'll be the last people in there because they close at 10. So we're gonna call it 4 hours, but to show up a little early is okay. We're gonna leave a little late. So technically it'll probably go to technically it'll be 4. Untechnically it'll probably be closer to 5. Okay, so what that's gonna cost is $165. That's gonna be the ticket price, which is the same. It works out the same as Reraw, the Cash Bar, and the next night's open bar. It's the same exact. Well, that was 160, whatever, but it's 165. But like I said, I'm not gonna sit here and justify it. It's worth every freaking penny. But just to tell you what it's all about, you're getting the Cash Bar, you're getting an amazing sit-down meal in an amazing place with amazing views, with amazing company. $165 a person. That covers everything. Now, how do you get involved in there? There is only one way that you could do that. And that's why I'm telling you to join the Bror Nation Facebook group. Because the only place that you'll be able to buy your tickets is a link. We have a Cheddar Up account, which is similar to events.com. It's a third party for events. Go to the Bror Nation Facebook group. If you're not already a member, request membership. You go in there, there's a Cheddar Up link in there. You click on that, it's the only link. If someone sends you a link via email and says click here to pay your fees, don't fall for it. There is no official link other than the link in the Bror Nation Facebook group. You click on that link, you have two choices. First choice is your 50% deposit. You put down $82.50, and then there's another one to pay in full. So you can pay in full now, or you could just leave a deposit, because the deposit, the place has already received their deposit. That's why we're taking it. That's how we reserved this freaking amazing place so far in advance, because they're paid. They got their money. So now we're just collecting at this point. So you can pay in full, or you can pay your 50% now, with the balance due on March 1st. And you can get, if something comes up, if the dog ate your homework, or whatever happened, you can get a refund up until that same point, or I think March 2nd, just past the deadline. You can request it if something comes up, and that'll give us enough time to scramble. There'll also be a waiting list, because we handily filled up this other place at 65 or 70 people in like 2 months. Every seat was taken. So this is gonna go fast too. So don't snooze on it. If you really want to go, don't snooze on it, because it's only 90 people and I got 23,000 subscribers. So yeah, it'll go fast. Now, there'll be a waiting list for that event. Now, should it turn out that the response is so great, because I know the channel's like right now on an upward trajectory. It's getting more popular, so I know there's new people coming on. It's like 20, 30 subscribers a day, and it's been pretty good. So a few hundred a month, I'm hoping to make that a few thousand a month soon once I get in the studio, because I'm going to be doing 2 live streams a day. So yeah, it's going to fill up fast. So you go put your deposit and you're locked in, but there's also going to be a waiting list. Now, should we exceed, if the demand is so high past 90, we'll probably set up a separate event. We'll do like, another reception, maybe, or I just might leave it exclusive at that. Now you're gonna say, well, what about, I just want to pull up the chat again. I'll let it close. Hold on, because we still got to talk about stuff. Yeah, could you? Awesome.
Enjoying your time? Enjoying yourself? Nice.
Yep. Doing a little live stream. Want to say hello?
Oh, yeah. Check it out. Hello, what's going on, y'all?
I always brag about you guys. You guys are
sweet.
awesome.
Yeah.
You treat me well.
Always.
Thank you. Yeah, man. All right. Like I said, these people is cool, you know? They is freaking cool AF. Oh, wow. I'm like, I gotta get the stream back. It's like a month behind. All right, there we go. Bam. Okay, so 300 people listen to me chatter away. All right, so the only way you're gonna get in is if you gotta go to the Bror Nation Facebook group and you gotta click on, whoa, slow down, Gimbal. You gotta use that link. Don't use any other link, a forwarded link, some weird link, an emailed link. There's only one way to get in, and that is from the Bror Nation Facebook group. So I encourage you to join. If you're not on Facebook, set up an account. It's not gonna hurt, you know, and just get in there because it's my point of contact, and that's how you're gonna be able to do to get involved. Now, part 2 of this whole thing is once your deposit is paid. Now, granted, that when you pay your deposit, it's via credit card. It does not go into my pocket. You know, it's not like I'm gonna go stick it in a Buffalo or anything. It's Cheddar is handling all the money, and then the vendors get paid. You know, so it's not like, you know, it's totally secure. So, not that I'm not, but, you know, like some people get a little weird about that. It's a third-party outfit. And, you know, we have a treasurer. So, once you pay your deposit, we get notified that you paid your deposit, right? And you will get an invite to another Facebook group. If you're familiar with how we did it last year, there's a separate Facebook group just for those who are attending. Last year we made it like kind of open to everyone who thought they might be coming, and it turned into a total shit show in my opinion. Not a total shit show, but half a shit show, because there was a lot of people in there who, like, you know, aren't even like supporters. They just wanted to hang out and, you know, this, that, and the other stuff. And no, so this year's was setting up a separate Facebook. I think it's already set up. Well, I know for a fact it's already set up. So there is another Facebook group that once you pay your deposit, you will receive an invite to go to that super secret private group. And that's where you can talk about, you know, your hotels and who's driving and, you know, the whole stuff. That's where you can, that's where the group chat's going to be. And the only people who are going to be in there is people who paid their deposits or paid in full. And that's it. It's not going to be open to the public. It's not going to be open to, you know, trolls and weirdos. I mean, if a troll wants to give me $165, you know, and then I also, you know, thank you, I appreciate that.
Very welcome, sir.
Awesome. Let's see if it's hotter. If a troll wants to give me $165, I'll take your money. Plus, I'll have your personal information. Anyway, see how I did that? See how I did that, right? Okay. So then you'll be invited to the Facebook group. Now, what's the purpose of that? And hey, Bror Fredrik, why aren't you talking about all the other things we're going to do? Because it's 4 days. So we're going to do things a little different this year. If you remember, we did the reception dinner, we did the happy hour, we did the group pull, and we did downtown. We had official events. Not saying there's not going to be official events taking place during this, but as of right now, there's one official event. That is the reception dinner / cocktail hour / hang out for 5 hours with the coolest people in the world, including me. And other events are going to be added in there, but we're going to do it a little different. It's going to be a group consensus thing. So once you pay your deposit, you'll be in the private group of attendees who are already paid and committed, and then it'll be a group thing. What do you guys want to do? You could set up your own things. You could say, hey, who wants to go zip lining? And don't suggest it and then tell Janice, hey, Janice, set up some zip lining so we can all go. If you're suggesting it and you want to do it, I'm going to suggest that you participate. So if you're suggesting an event, I would also like you to, or some of you to take the reins on some events, because I know how hard Janice worked, because I know what I invested time-wise, and she probably invested 5 times more than me. So it's going to be a group participation thing. People probably put together, like this year, people did their own things. Who went to the English? Who went over here? Who went over there? 10 people decided to go here, and then these people had breakfast over there. It was freaking awesome. It was awesome, but that's what's going to take place in the group. So there might be some additional, quote-unquote official events, but predominantly the next 3 days is going to be a series of attendees suggested events and who wants to sign up for them. That's how we're doing it this year. And hopefully you guys want to take the reins also and help with all the planning, because there's a lot of, it's a lot planning. What time? Do we need reservations? What is the maximum capacity? There's things you need to know when you do stuff in large groups, especially here in Las Vegas. Let's see if we're lukewarm still. Lukewarm? They're afraid to, I might cook my balls or something. But yeah. So that's how we're going to do it this year. All right. The big question that I know people are going to want us to ask is, hey, Bror Fredrik, are we doing a group poll this year? What do you think the answer to that is? I know this is not going to thrill a whole bunch of people. Yeah, Golden Tiki visit. Yeah, anything. I suggest people to, Matt Strain, you got any deposits paid? You guys are awesome. All right, cool. All right, this year we are not doing an official group poll. Oh, and I'm also gonna, no, okay. Never mind, there's something else I wanted to talk about, but I'm gonna save that for a little later. Not gonna do an official group poll. That does not mean that you guys cannot get together and do your own and invite me, because I want to come hang out at your group poll too. I might put together one myself and say, hey, you guys, because we happen to be sitting here, let's go do a group poll. Let's go do it. The reason is this: it has nothing to do with legalities or anything like that. It has to do with the sheer amount of effort. It was easier to organize the other 4 events than it was the group poll. The group poll, I would say, no bullshit, at the bare minimum, cumulatively, amongst everyone who's involved, including myself, probably took 150 phone calls and emails. And I know for a fact I visited and made appointments, and in some cases went back 3 or 4 times, like the Mirage, like Caesars, like the RW, dumbasses. They strung me along for like a month before they finally said no in a curt email. They strung me along. I must have went over there 5 or 6 times and talked to them about it. So just on my part, I probably spent about 30 individual visits, like at an hour each, plus like coming down and after streams, and he's not here, come back tomorrow, I don't know who you talk to. I mean, it was a train wreck coordinating that. And I know how hard, there's even some Bror Nation people went and, worked hard at it. I know Cindy did. I know Sentry did. I know JR did. You guys did legwork too. I know Janice did. I mean, it was just such a freaking mission to get that done. I mean, we finally ended up over at the V and the P, and they were all right. I mean, quick recap. We all put up $100. There was 45 of us, and on the last, almost, I wouldn't say last spin, but technically it was the last spin, We won $4,500, so everyone got their money back, and we were just like, choo, we got the F out of there, you know? It was kind of cool. You know, everyone broke even. It was the best way to end the thing. You know, we were down to like 1,500 or something, and then, you know, we hit a frickin' 2,500 ball, and boom, we were off to the races. We broke even, and we bolted. But even then, after all the ass kissing that we did over at the V and the P, you know, they freaking surrounded us with security, and it was just like, I mean, we had fun, but it was nothing like what we did at the RW 2 years prior. That was I made a video of it. That was a freaking blast. But that was when, you know, the RW didn't think their shit didn't stink, and, you know, they forgot that, you know, people hit me in the head with beer bottles on opening night and all that. I got to remind them of that every once in a while. That was, with the hosts there were awesome. Shout out Zach. I know where you at now, bro. It was just a fabulous, fabulous freaking time. I will use the word fabulous because it was freaking fabulous. And then this time it felt like, you know, we were on this like scrutiny and whatnot, and, you know, should we apologize? We actually won. You know, all the suits were watching, like. I mean, it didn't stop us from having fun, but this was their attitude. Let me do my screw face. No, I gotta do a horn face. That's what it was, you know? But it was 45 people, you know? It was a pretty big freaking thing. So, you know, whatever. So no. Long story short, no official group pull this year. That does not mean we're not going to do unofficial ones, you know? I'm just not going to be the one advertising it and trying to coordinate it, because putting together that freaking group pull was more work than the reception and all the other events put together. I mean, I promised that I would do it. I did not want to bail. No one wanted to bail on it because, you know, I said we're going to have a group pull. So we busted ass. I mean, that went down to the wire. I mean, we was still fussing with that bullshit up until, like, the day before. I ain't lying. We kept like, well, like, you still gonna let us do that? You know, you sure, 100%? Oh, you'll get back to us tomorrow? What time tomorrow? Oh, don't call you, you call us? Oh, all right. All right, but you know it is tomorrow, right? All right, you too, bye. That's what it was, to the very fucking end. That's what it was, till like, you know, till like midnight the day before. So yeah, no. So this year, no. We can get together. Let me know if you want to. Once you get the invite into the super secret private exclusive, once you pay your deposit, yeah, then coordinate one. You go coordinate one and invite me. You know, maybe you know a casino host or whatever. But, you know, I'm just telling you up front, trying to get 90 people on a group poll. I mean, we ain't frickin' Christopher Woods' face, you know? I mean, he could do that, but, you know, we can't. And they're like cracking down on that shit in town anyway, you know? Because they think you know, that poop don't stink. Because, you know, we put up, what, $100 each, $4,500? You know, now you tell them, hey, we got, you know, I got a group of people coming down, you know, I got $4,500. And they're like, so? $4,500? You know, tell us 10,000, tell us 50,000. No, you know, because like in a high limit room or whatever, like, you know, $5,000 is like nothing. And what am I gonna say? Oh yeah, you know, let's do 300 a piece? No, I mean we could go do 300 a piece. We just gotta do it like, you know what I'm saying? We just make our own. Show up in a group of 20 or 30 people and just go freaking do it, you know, and don't ask for permission or nothing. I'm not making it official. That's all I'm saying. You feel me? Because I just don't want to go through all that crapola again. Alright, where am I at right now? There you go. You know where we're at now. I'm at the True Bar. The True Bar / True Kitchen. Fucking good food over there. And these people take care of me like gold. I love them. You know. Yeah, did we not? Okay. All you people who came this year, tell all the other people how cool that was. I mean, we do have a great group, you know? We have, it's just an amazing group. I am proud to know each and every one of you. I mean, I might have pulled the trigger on this whole Bror Nation thing, but you guys are what makes the Bror Nation the Bror Nation. And I love you guys. You know, you're all my extended family. We'll probably have new people this year because, like I said, with channel growth and the way I'm going to start live streaming, I mean, I'm almost doing it every day. I'm going to start doing it twice a day soon. You know, probably back to back, you know, give myself a little break, go see a man about a horse. I'm going to do one live stream that's very Vegas-centric. And then I'm going to do a little more broad appeal one talking about, you know, things in the, you know, public consciousness. You know, and movie reviews, and you know how I talk shit. I just got so much to say. But I'm not getting away from the Vegas thing. So I'm going to make one very Vegas-centric, and the other one's going to be a little more broad appeal. So we're going to meet new people. There's going to be new people, you know, and I invite everyone. You know, we're not a clique per se, but I'll tell you what, I mean, every channel says the same thing. Oh, I got the coolest people. But tell you what, we got the coolest people. I mean, we got... Cumulatively, all right, there was 65 or 70 people at the first reception dinner, but overall for the entire week there was like maybe 80 or something like that. This year it'll go 90 plus, maybe 150. Who freaking knows? Maybe 500. So you're gonna meet a lot of new people, but I'll tell you, with that amount of people coming together, there was not one clash of personality. There was absolutely no drama, like freaking zero drama. No butthurt. I mean, I can't speak for everyone. Maybe not everyone liked everyone, but I'd sit back in the corner of these events and I would just be like, I just never seen like people hit it off the way everyone did, you know? Like, and it wasn't even about me. I was so freaking proud to see just amazing people come together, and we need more of that in this world. So, you know, yeah, we cool. We cool people. Like I said, I just pulled the trigger and, you know, that's it. But my name's on it, so I'm pretty freaking proud of that. Alright. Well, I'm buffering over here. Who's passing out money? I mean, did we not have fun? I mean, tell these, we had so much freaking fun. I went to everything, which I'm gonna do, you know, this upcoming year. You know, I went to the reception. We went the night before. We hung out at the Horseshoe, in the arcade. There was so much stuff going on. So the reception dinner, like I said, is the official jam. But I went to everything because, well, I wouldn't say everything. I couldn't be in two places at once. But I went to everything official plus a bunch more, and it was good times. I mean, we're gonna do all sorts of stuff. You know, everything but fishing. And if someone wants to go fishing, but there's no place to fish around here. Oh, this coffee channel shell it comes out lukewarm. So, you know, how you doing? In front of a man. That's deep. He turned around to go like tip or something, and she went, hi. I might see them in the middle. Yeah, there she is. The one in the white. That's beat. I'm not flexing on that. That's beat. And he was a good-looking guy too, you know. But she's a player, yo. All right, so that is the story. How much time did that take? A freaking hour? Did I explain that? I'm being watched over my shoulder? Who? Where? Someone, I like this view better. Why does that look so bad? So good, bro. You see how that's doing that? Why is my camera freaking out? I like that. Ooh. That's more like what I look like. Yeah, I know. Everyone's looking at me. Because they're like, who's this freaking guy talking to himself over there? But that took an hour. I hope I thoroughly explained everything. We are going to go and look at the strip now. I'm going to duke this guy like at least 10 bananas for letting us chill over here. He's got the cool Converse on. And, oh, got a, what the heck? Free masterclass for the mind. Let me skip that nonsense. Bonk. Alright, there we go. Let's get everyone back on. So yeah, that's the deal. April 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. Did I get that right? Yeah, 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 25th. And Maggiano's friggin' food's gonna be amazing. You can go look them up online. I mean, they don't play. Sit down dinner, open bar, all the booze you can drink, top shelf shit, best frickin' service, beautiful, amazing view, private balcony, the music, the everything, $165. Deposit you can pay. Balance due by March 1st. If a tree falls on your house, you know, you need your money back, you can request it by March 1st the next year, you know, and you're not getting any interest on it, but that's just the way it's going to be. It's going to cost you $1.65, which is the same as what everyone paid last year, for all intents and purposes, with a nicer place. See how that worked out? That's why we're doing it in advance. It's a better deal than last year, and I think personally, I think we did better. Not knocking Re-Raw, in case you listen. Still love you guys. Still love you. But no script views. What up? Fought a time. Maggiano sang to you on your birthday? That's awesome. They put multiple ads? That's some bullshit. They did? I got hit with one, like, they've been putting a lot of brain stuff on mine. Get your brain right, get this right, get that right. That's weird. Alright, let's get out there. What do we got, 250 people? I lost like 100 people. I guess you ain't coming. That's alright though, I still love you. But I had to get it out there, and I'll probably make an official video sometime this week, and I'll put it up, and I'll be referring. But remember, one last time before I suck down this coffee, go talk to this cat over here, and then we'll walk a little bit tonight. The only link you should be clicking on for deposits or whatever is the official one in the Bror Nation Facebook group. It's not coming out by email. I will never email you. Janice will never email you. So do not click on any other link to pay any deposit, and don't accept. I'm not going to send any emails. So if you see an email from Bror Fredrik, it ain't me. It ain't Janice. Alright. Need to find someone to travel with? I'm sure you will. How many cups did he... Yeah, I'm freaking wound. Alright. But I'm always wound. It's Saturday night. I got stuff to do. I gotta tell you what happened last night. In the middle of the friggin' night. I'll talk about that in a minute. Alright, let me square up this guy right here. I hope I got money on me. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Still carrying around a bottle of friggin' sexy ass mouthwash from the Aria High Limit Room. If you ever want to know what's in my pocket, I'm doing a pocket dump. Mouthwash, boss. Oh yeah, I got money. I got the monies. Tamika, 20 banana rammers. Thank you very much for kicking back off the super chat. Yeah, we got to talk about last night too. You missed all the spankages. Who got me last night? I got all the spankages. We went down, in case you didn't know, we went down, I went down, we went down. I always include you. When I say we, it's not me and someone else. Thank you, Tamika. It's not me and someone else. I'm including you in the conversation, everyone. We did downtown. We did Fremont Street Experience. We went down dark alleys. We went and looked at fire. We did all the stuffs, and it was fun. Oh yeah, and I knew it was going to be copyright struck and whatnot. You know, that's just a hazard of going down there. I don't know how the dudes who go down there on the regular deal with that, but because it gets the video is still up. Shakira.
I try to see if I have more coffee, but all of our coffee is cold right now.
Yeah, no, we good. I'm gonna jet, brother.
Okay.
What do I owe you?
It's only $3.79.
All right.
Get you some change.
$3.79. The chicks give it to me for free, but at $3.79. You know, I'm gonna square them with $10. You know, that's like a no-brainer. Just for being cool. Really, Tom? Well, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you, man.
Have a good one, okay?
Hey, you take that.
Sweet. Oh, you're awesome. Thank you,
Yeah,
boss.
man.
Appreciate it.
See, living proof. Yep. Give him the $10. Because it's just freaking cool to be. It's just cool to be somewhere where they like respect your presence. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate that. But Shakira sent me takedown notices, and I fought those a little bit. Shakira, because I don't know. Whenever it comes to Latin music, they like extra. They just want to take a nail and boom, right through your nads and whatnot. They're hardcore. But I checked off there's a couple boxes, and I was just like, keep my money. But it still says that video is blocked in certain countries. I don't know, it's like a whole list. Like, you can't see that video in Angola and a few other countries. I don't know what that's all about. There's lists like of 50 countries that you can't use it in. And let's see, who else got Stone Temple Pilots? I got 12 altogether copyright claims. I didn't fight them. I just said keep the money. When I say keep the money, they don't keep the super chat. They keep all the ad revenue. They plaster it with ads after the fact. They keep all that, and they keep anything that was generated during the video. And yeah, Stone Temple Pilots, Shakira. There was a couple I didn't even recognize. But yeah, there was 12 altogether. But I only really had to fight 2. To just keep the video up. The rest I was just capitulated. I just capitulated. Because it was a cool video. I had fun. That was a good time. I was in a good mood. It was cool. Alright, good to the last drop. 8 o'clock coffee. How you doing? Cool. Alright, you ready to book? Hopefully it cooled off at least 10 degrees. And I cleaned my shit up too. I'm not a gavone, Freaking gavone, make a mess everywhere I go. Let's clean up. Let's clean up this mess. Raw. Alright, you ready? Let's do it. Now I'll tell you what happened last night. In case I don't, I get distracted. Remind me to tell you what happened last night. It was freaking crazy. I'm at my joint, at my place. Ba-bam. Double bam. Alright, cool. Cool. Alright, let's get to hustle. Thank you very much. I appreciate you guys. All right, my man. I'll see you next week. Let's give him some love. Crew at the True Bar. All right, cool. All right, let's go looking for EDCs. Where are the EDCs? The EDC bus situation is nuts. They got like bus stations all over town, like private buses to take everyone up to the speedway. I'm gonna jump off their Wi-Fi right now, so Don't go nowhere. Bam. Oh, it smells like rain. Wow. It's so rare. It smells like rain in Vegas. It smells like rain. What time is it? Oh, I just saw lightning somewhere. What's that was a sign? Where am I going? Alright. I'm looking for EDCs. I don't like when people come running up behind me like that. Hey, there's some EDC activities. Bikinis on the Las Vegas Strip. Bikinis and cowgirls. Cowgirls in bikinis. Say to you. But I had a good time last night. Overall, it was awesome. I mean, I would do it once a month, but, you know, I don't want to, like, blow it out. I want to make it a little more of a special event. But, you know, who was down there? Cash or Crash Dude, whatever. I think they call him Coach or something. Seen him down there. And the other me is always down there. Didn't get to see him. Everyone wanted me to, like, go hunt them down, but, you know, it's not really my style. You know, like I said, everyone has legs, you know. And let's see what else. So I didn't see him. He's a cool dude. Him I met before. I like him. He's aight. Oh, it got very cool with this crazy ass overcast coming in. Nice. Get ready for the super frickin' El Nino that's coming. It is gonna be bonkers. They said there's like a 94 or 96% chance of a super El Nino. That means like hurricanes, floods. Yeah, it's a super El Nino pattern. The Pacific went from cold to like super heated. And the Pacific, like the trade winds are not blowing. I gotta mute because of these a-holes over here. Hold on. I can't stand those things. More muted. Why? You can't go any. Hello, ladies. Whoa, is that loud? Look how far away I am. I'm like 200 feet away already. Oh, man. What is the point? I mean, it's not even getting lower, and I'm walking fast. Are they raising the volume? That's ridiculous. It's making frickin' the strip kind of ghetto, you know? Just stop. It's like sucking the class right out of the strip with all the stuff. Yep. Just complimented me on my watch. Never a good sign when you're walking out somewhere in public. Hey, nice watch. Guard goes up. But it is a nice watch, ain't gonna lie. Bam. Let's see. Oh yeah, it's nice out right now. It's real nice. I gotta drink me some water. Hold on. You know, this is the water spot. Look at it, getting all dark back there. Look at that weather pattern coming in. So buy an Olight, because you know your power's going off this summer. It's funny, people with like Olight collections actually look forward to the power going off. They're like, yeah, my power went out. Like in the Olight group, it's so funny. In the Olight group, people like brag about how their power went out. They're like, holy cow, the power went out today. It was freaking awesome. It's funny. It's funny AF. Alright, let's get on this water. Now I got coffee. Now I gotta get on the water. Blah. Because, you know, it's like waiting for the zombie apocalypse when you're, you know, when you're prepared and you got your EDC right, you know? You're like, bring it on. Bring on them zombies, I'm ready. What is that? Is that some kind of EDC? Did EDCers leave it there? She's running at me. Don't run him, bro. Quinceañera? It's very quinceañera-ish. I want to go that way. Do I want to go that way? I'm not quite sure yet. Congratulations. Her mom said, say thank you. Well, she said it in Spanish. Say thank you to the nice man. I like congratulating people. I think congratulating people is awesome. Just like walk up to someone and just say congratulations. Because something good happened in their life, you know? Doesn't even matter what. Just say congratulations. I want to go that way. Do I? Yeah, I guess I do. I guess we're stuck here for a while. I'm going to try it. Let me see. Or if they're being a-holes, you could just say congratulations. You won the A-hole of the week award. But don't say that, you know? Just like, be like, you know, when they a-hole out on you, just go, congratulations. But the private buses, they're freaking everywhere. Because EDC is up at the raceway. I can't believe I've actually been, like, being obedient at this light. Far too long. Congratulations. What's reading your mind? Who's reading your mind? What are you talking about? Oh, that's a bottle top? I don't know what it is. I love reading all your stuffs. Come on, let's go. She's EDCing. Her butt door is locked. What are you guys talking about? I was trying to figure that out. Sometimes I'm like, oh, doesn't concern me. I mind my own business. Talk amongst yourselves. What? Obey your thirst? And they put, oh, check her out. She put like an OF thirst trap she paid for on the side of a vehicle. I've never seen that before. She had to fake everything from head to the toe. I don't get the fake butts. I get the fake boobs, but I don't, oh shit. I just don't get the fake butts. You should like just put a tail on them while you're at it. Fake butt with tail. Go for it. That's just me. Oh, you were just congratulating everyone? Congratulations for running me over. Like if they did something stupid and you say congratulations, they know what you're saying. Just like when I do on my, when I reply to like dumb comments in the comments section of the videos, I say, thanks for your input. They gotta know what I'm saying. Quinceañera, the quinceañeras. All the EDCs. Yeah, congratulations. There she is, ladies and dude, rolling 3 deep with the women. It's rolling 3 deep with the ladies. That's so beautiful. You know what? F it. I'm gonna go take us to Maggiano's right now. There's a mission. Let's see, how much time I got? I got time. We might lose connection, but I ain't gonna take you inside. I'll show you where it's at. I'll show you what it's all about right now. Watch this. That's a good idea. There you go. What's this all about? Anyone found soliciting? Oh, I never read those things. I'm so tempted, but every time I want to read them, I'm like, I better not. It might apply to me. It might just apply to me. Alright. We gotta go up and over. Let's do the old up and over. Alright, let's go. Let's go see Maggiano's. Let's go say hello to Mr. Maggiano himself. Joe DiMaggiano. Joey. Let's go see Joey. Elevator? Yeah, we'll probably maintain connection in the elevator. Let's go up the freaking elevator. Let's do it. Let's press all the buttons. Uh-oh. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, we got music in here. I might have to hum over this. There we go. All aboard!
You get a job singing with one of them boats.
Oh, solo mio.
There you go.
These are my elevator mates, everyone.
Hey.
You're famous now.
No, all right. Checks in the mail.
Yep. $1. $1. Get you one bet on the Buffalo. Have a great night. Alright. That was boss. It is so nice. I love Overcast. I know a lot of people who like, you know, if you live in it, it probably blows, and then when the sun comes out, you're like, yes. In Vegas, it's like the opposite. I'm just like, yes, Overcast. I'm not getting cooked. It feels nice. Yeah, I'm convinced that most dudes go to EDC just for the chicks. Am I right or am I wrong? Or do grown-ass men actually go in their own accord? I don't know. I guess I gotta research. Or not. Oh, she's singing. Oh my goodness. I think I gotta mute. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Green hair don't care. Do 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 do. Go ahead, Benzo. That doesn't even look like a Benzo anymore. That looks like a Hyundai, even though it's an AMG. It looks so like generic. Alright, let's book. What are we booking to? Oh, Maggiano's. I'm gonna see Joe Maggiano or Vinny Maggiano. I'm gonna go see all the Maggianos. all the Maggianos. Can I make? Yeah, I got time to make it there. Oh, a little nice, cool breeze kicking in right now. It's kind of sweet. I finished binging Mayor of Kingstown. I just watched the last episode. I hope that show don't end, but they pretty much kind of wrapped it up, except Bunny didn't give back the heaters that he stole, you know, but they whacked the AB guy because he had a freaking comin. He had a comin. I was long overdue. And let's see, yeah, because they shot up his Lincoln Continental and his Grand Marquis. Yeah. So it was interesting. That was a good show. It was getting a little depressing. Too much freaking prison activities for my taste, but still good. But it's a good show. So I don't know what to watch next on that Paramount Plus. I tried watching that Stephen King thing, The Stand. It just, I don't know, couldn't hold my attention. Maybe I'm like, my attention span's tripping, but that and Rabbit Hole could not hold my attention. It didn't engage me. So I bailed. So I gotta find something else to watch. I don't know what. Yeah, Renner owned that freaking character. He just freaking owned it, you know? He was a boss. And, you know, I don't get the whole Iris thing or whatnot, you know. Would I have bailed on Iris, you know? Because what she had a tough life, but, you know, he put his entire family in jeopardy trying to, you know, play knight in shining armor with Iris and whatever. But I don't know what I think. Would I have done the same? I probably would have, to be perfectly honest. And he didn't, you know, they didn't knock boots or nothing. You know, it was just being a good guy. I don't know. That's a tough call right there. That's a tough call. Okay, Maggiano's. So I should tell you what I was going to tell you what happened last night. So in the middle of the night, bro, I have 2 episodes of Strange. Yeah, Captain Pike in there is I like Captain Pike in Strange New Worlds. I don't like his hair, but other than that, he plays a good character. A little too laid back. You know, you can't get things done when you're like too friendly with your subordinates. But you know, it's TV, so of course it works for him. But it's good. It's good. That's an awesome show. I like the character development of Spock in there, you know. That was kind of cool. They showed him with a little emotion, and they brought T'Pring in and whatever. Look at all the EDCs. Look at all the traffic. Them on the EDCs. Look how Trump International just glows up there. Bam! Like a beacon and all that shit. It's not shit, it's beautiful. I love Overcast, oh my god. Bring it on. Hope it stays like that for a month. Even though the bugs are out of control in Vegas. Not on the Strip. I see a lot of questions about that. How the bugs on the Strip, I heard it's bad. No, there's no bugs. Just bed bugs maybe, but overall, no. It's all in the neighborhoods. For the most part. 15 days and you're on the street. On the Strip. Blah. What? Okay, so last night I was just going to bed. well, I wouldn't say bed. I was just going to go lay down. I never go straight out. I can fall asleep in 2 seconds. But I need to, like, unwind my brain. So I'm all about, like, watching something. You know what I do. I watch, like, you know, penguins and wood turning and, what else do I watch? Gold mining. I watch, like, things that interest me, but that I would never do in my entire life, like wood turning. Like, there's this guy, Matt Jordan. He's just freaking amazing. I mean, I've never turned a piece of wood in my life, but he makes me wanna. But it's just relaxing. It's so, it's almost hypnotizing, wood turning in fast forward. Just saying. Anyway, look at that thing. That's new. What is that? That is new. Calling up the mothership. We're almost to Maggiano's. So I went to go put on my AC in the in night mode. So it was on 72, which is day mode. So I dropped it down to 69. Bink, bink, bink on the thermostat. And like 2 seconds later, I just make it to the bed. And, you know, I'm in the skivvies and whatnot, and I hear crash, boom. And I'm like, what the F? You know, so I go full blown, wind, hold on. So I go full blown, like, close quarter combat. You know, I'm just like, what the actual F is going on, you know? CQB. And I couldn't find out. Go to the front door, nothing. Go to, you know, I'm looking around, checking the windows, nothing. You know, I didn't get, like, you know, there's no home invasion going on. I'm like, what? I know I heard something. So I don't know what it was. So I settled down a little bit, you know, got the adrenaline back down, and I proceeded to watch Matt Jordan would turn a piece of burl. And then I got up this morning and I'm like, what the actual F? Hope we don't lose connection over here. My entire right side of my closet collapsed. Like where I hang all my stuff, it just freaking collapsed. All the shelves, all the freaking, it had a dual, you know, it has a dual bar or whatever you call it there. And the shelves, because it has the angle brackets, you know, holding it to the shelf. Uh-oh. We ganked. Alright, we're in gank territory. But I'm going to show it to you. So, you know, the angle brackets are screwed to the shelves and whatever. And the whole entire thing freaking collapsed. All my clothes. Everything was on the floor. The entire right side of one of my closets with all my clothes. Like, you know, 1,000 pounds of clothes, because I hang everything. I'd hang my underwear if I could. Alright. You ready? Oh, come on. Give me my signal back, bros. How can I not have signal over here? That's bullshit. Alright, hold on. Let me see if I can achieve signalage. There you go. There go Maggiano's. There go their private room. Private patio. That's the room. That's the private patio. Is that the freaking joint or what? That's us. That's us right there. And then we get to go up the rainbow stairs or whatever the F that is. But we get to go up there. Private room. Great location. Easy parking. We get all the views of this. Get views of the sunset. It's just gonna be sick. And this is where, coming soon, the Happy Camper. Are these all EDCs? So I love this location. I love the ease of getting in and out. And yeah, it's Italian food in case you haven't figured it out. But yeah. And they got the gluten-free activities for me, so I'm cool with that. This is where Strip Burger used to be. Alright, so there you go. That is where we going. And I don't mind telling you, I ain't even gonna be secretive about it. That's where we going.
Watch out, bro. Watch out. You see how crazy he is?
I'm telling you, I'm your witness, bro. That guy's nuts. Alright, so there we go. Signal a little squirrely over here. Let's keep it moving. Let's get back over there. Let's get out of this zone. Let's get out of 420 activities. Yeah, I feel like a storm chaser. This is the only place in town right now that I actually still have connection problems with. And that's because of this freaking flying saucer up there. Sucking all the cool out of the internet. But other than that, it's like the only place really, which is kind of boss. The Secret Creamery.
Free samples! Free samples!
What? Did he say free samples? Nah, it's not cheese. I don't want it. Yeah, well, you know. Like I said, I guess grown-ups do go to this EDC thingamajiggy. Yeah, there you go. There's some more balloon peoples. Oh, I think it's saying, what up, balloon peoples? Congratulations. Oh, I forgot to say yeah, we're gonna say congratulations to everyone. I need more water. Need more water. We got new subscribers. That's freaking awesome. I want everyone to subscribe, like, share, hit the bell, do all the stuffs. You know what stuffs. I want you to be part of what's going on. I want you to be part of my family, part of my extended family. Now I'll tell you what. Neiman Marcus, that spot up there, their cafe. I mean, they keep like less than banker hours. They're open from like 12 to 3. I don't know how they make any money whatsoever. Let me wait for the signal to come back. Rah. Come on, signal. Alright. What was I saying? Before we were so rudely interrupted by the internet, or lack thereof. That Neiman Marcus spot. They're open for like 3 hours a day or whatever. Like the entire place. I don't know why. But you can blend your own cologne and perfume in there, which is kind of cool. But anyway, they got good food in there. That little cafe right there I just pointed out, they got good food in there, and it's reasonable. And you got a view of, like, you know, almost like comparable to Maggiano's view. It's a nice spot. So just, you know, go hang out in there. They got breakfast, they got all that stuff. Lunch. I don't think they do dinner. Oh, that place closes early. Opens late, closes early. Who'd have thought that biker gangs like this would be causing grief? It's the new biker gangs. Are they Sons of Anarchy? I don't think so. Let's get out of this bad zone here. I mean, I guess they're having fun, but they're also causing some traffic issues. One of them's going to get run-did it over-did. Ah, it just got humid all of a sudden. That's weird. Look at that. How often do you see that going on? Little breeze, yeah, it's alright. I'm digging it. Look at the traffic. Oh, they paved over here. Looks nice. That'll last a few months. That's cool, cool. What's she doing? What you doing, girl? Alright, where are we going? Let's go down this way. That's where the music gets us. I like that it's getting dark out. I love it. When I was a kid, I used to like that it got dark at like 9 or 9:30. That used to be so cool. Now it's just like, well, in Vegas it's a little different because that just means it's blazing that much longer. Nice views. Look at all the views. All the views. No, I saw a piece of lightning. I haven't heard no thunder. There was like one piece of lightning over there before. It's probably in the mountains. Almost all the snow is gone off of Mount Charleston. There's just, some like hog leavings left of snow. They had a long, super long ski season this year. I think the longest in history. So yeah, that's what I spent my Saturday doing. Rebuilding my closet. Just freaking collapsed. And I just recently put everything and rearranged everything and got rid of all the stuff I wasn't wearing. I just did not put away my I don't know, cool weather clothes. So yeah, it was probably like 200 pounds of stuff on there. But it just freaking collapsed. Boom. Wrecked the wall, pulled molly bolts out, broke the shelves. I mean, it was a freaking train wreck. But it's done now. Wow, she was on a direct collision course with me. This guy's on a collision course too. Alright. I think I'm gonna just camp here for a second, get a little water, and we'll keep it moving. This breeze is nice. I hope it's not too obnoxious. Oh, this is all the freaking bird poop is over here. Alright, let's find another spot. This looks like a... oh, I know what spot. A little bit further. Yeah, this is the one. No poop. And good views. Yeah, that's all the views right there. Whoa. You want to see the crane? No, you don't want to see the crane. Alright, hold on. I'm going to drink some water. No, it's not. I mean, it didn't really cause damage per se. I mean, I found out that the shelves, even though they were looking beautiful, they were made out of freaking particle board. So you know that's smashed. So I bought new, like, real wood shelves and whatever. I just gotta paint them for one of these days. I bought new angle brackets. I bought new everything, and I put it all back together. That was my mission today. Because I'm freaking handy AF. Got out the DeWalt screw gun, everything. And I cut everything to size over at Home Depot. I did it myself. I took it over to like the hardware section. I just grabbed one of their freaking hand saws and went nyet, 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 nyet. I wasn't like waiting in that line and paying $9 for someone to cut the freaking board. I cut it myself, and everyone's walking by like, hey, could you do mine? I'm like, I don't work here. They're like, oh shit. Just like when I go into El Super, like when I buy broccoli, I take out a knife and I cut those big stupid stalks off. My dog used to eat them, so I never used to cut them off. But I ain't paying freaking $2.99 a pound for no freaking 3-inch stalk of broccoli that's going in the garbage, you know what I'm saying? So I just chop it off right in front of there, and everyone's like, hey, that's a great idea. Could you do mine? I'm like, nah. I'm gonna pay $2.99 for broccoli. I'm getting my money's worth. I'm getting all the freaking florets. The wind is blowing the water over here. Yeah, no, yeah. You know, I was born a food stamp kid. You know, no matter what I did with my life moving forward, no matter how much money I made, I was born a food stamp kid. So yeah, you know, moms would take the freaking high C, you know, pour it, she'd get out like 2 jugs. She'd pour it half and half, fill the rest up with water, you feel me? You know? So, yeah. So I'm not, you know, I'm not cheap, but, you know, no matter how much money I make or have made in my lifetime, I'm still kind of frugal. Because you should be. I used to have a butcher over at Publix, and he used to take like the standing rib roast with the bone, and he'd go in there and he'd be like, I got you. And he'd go in there and he'd cut the bone out, you know, because I used to just give him to my dog anyway, but then whatever. So he'd cut the bone out and rewrap it. You know, it's still I mean, back then it was like $6.99 a pound. It's cheap. Now it's like $50. But, you know, I wouldn't even pay for the bone. I ain't paying an additional freaking $20 for something to throw in the garbage anyway. You know? But I ain't cheap. I still buy standing rib roast. I just do it my way. Yeah. Where are we going? Oh, I know where we're going. What time is it? Alright, we're good. Yeah, powdered milk. Powdered milk makes good rice pudding, though. You know? I love rice pudding. Your only real splurge is the 420. Yeah, I feel you. You know? You all gotta splurge on something. I mean, I used to spend... Right, yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, I got everything. I got clothes. I got a roof over my head. I got a full refrigerator. I got broccoli freaking florets without the giant stalk. I'm freaking gold. What do I really need? You know, I'm not as materialistic as I used to be. I mean, yeah, I got nice shit. I ain't gonna lie, but I try to buy quality. You know, something to have a while. Like that freaking Kenmore single cup coffee maker. Had that shit for 15 years. You know? Because it rocked the mic. So I got my money's worth out of it. You know, I buy nicer cars because I know I'm going to get my money's worth out of it. Would Rocky say, drive that shit until the wheels fall off? Nah, not that bad. But at one time, I used to lease. I used to lease cars, get a new one every freaking 30 or 36 months. You know, flex on everyone. Oh, another new car. Like, yeah. But then, I'm just pissing away money at that point, you know? You're not building any equity. Not that you're building equity in a freaking used car. It's a depreciating asset. But you know what I'm saying? You know, now I could sell my ride. Bought my M5 from some lady who was divorcing her husband just to spite him. What's up?
Are you filming that guy?
What guy?
Please don't film the homeless people.
I don't do that.
I'm just saying it's hurtful to other people.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Alright.
I appreciate it. Thank you, Karen. Yeah, he put everything in her name. And when they got divorced, she was like, F him. And I bought that thing like 20 cents on the dollar. No, maybe 30 cents on the dollar. So yeah. You know, that's how I roll. What up? Congratulations, Karen. You win the Karen of the Night Award. As she sits there with a drink, not knowing that I spend my days giving out things to people like that. What'd she do? What have you done lately? I was Karen. Oh, she was telling me don't. I don't forget. I ain't gonna go into it. Listen close. All right. Let's keep moving. Ladies, in your red and white regalia. Oh, those are some youngins. Those are like barely 18ers. Did I buy new? Yeah, I actually did get new tires. Yeah, that was a while ago. I finally got some new tires, which was good. They were such an odd size, and no one had them in stock. I ended up with, I didn't want to get Goodyear, but they are Goodyear. The Goodyear something or others. I took one step down. I didn't get like the SRs or whatever rated to 175 miles an hour like I normally do. Because I'm like, I can't even recall ever doing 175 miles an hour. I'm going to mute, hold on. That 50 Cent right there. He usually doesn't spank me, but can't be too careful these days. But yeah, so I dropped it down like one speed rating. I dropped it down to like the 135 mile an hour tires, and I saved like $100 a tire. So I think it came out to, it's still close to $1,000, I think they were. It was like 800. You know, they hit you with this tax, this fee, that fee, disposal fee, smile fee, you know, receipt fee, fee. You know, it was one of the, you know what they do. But I did get the, you know, the extra little protection package for like $20 a wheel, you know. And yeah, it came out to close to $1,000. It was like $899 or something like that. Rah. I cannot say. Yeah, tires don't last here in Vegas. I mean, I barely got, the ones that came with it were Bridgestone, you know, 175 mile an hour rated, plus energy saver, blah, 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 blah. And I looked those up. Those were like $400 a piece, the OEM tires they put on there. And they were filled with like nitrogen, which you can't get anymore for extra fuel savings and extra traction, yada, yada, yada. But, yeah, those are Bridgestones. And they were rated for 60 or 70,000. I barely got 35,000 out of them, but that's Vegas. You know, the heat just tears tires up here. Your sidewall rots. That's the first thing to go, your sidewall, and you know, then you're gonna eat a freaking concrete pole like that when your sidewall goes. So yeah. And they were like, oh yeah, these are prorated. I'm like, what are you gonna give me? They're like, oh, we're gonna give you like 100. It was, I don't know, like 100 or something like that, or $80 a tire, prorated. But then you got to buy the Bridgestones, which are 400 and change. You know, I'd be out the door for like, you know, $1,500. What kind of deal is that? You know. So I got these. They were, I think they're 70,000, and I'll be happy to get 35 out of them too. You know. But it was a good run on those. And the higher speed ones, it's also a rougher ride. I noticed that too. It's a little smoother with the one notch down. So I'm alright with that. Yeah, I did alright, Sylvia. I think I did okay. Oh, I just heard Biggie coming from a car. Look at that. Isn't that nice? It's like I said, it's always darker to me than it actually looks, but it looks pretty freaking sexy. Go see some gladiators. Yeah. This is actually the best parking deal. If you're gonna pay for parking, that's a good deal right there. When you go down underneath and you park at the Forum shop, it's cheap. It's like a third of the price of parking everywhere else. Pro tip. Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna actually take advantage of that, level of, I mean, out here you can't. This is just, there's just too much traffic everywhere. But when I didn't live in Vegas, oh, I see lightning. I used to take her up hard, because, if you don't let the car breathe every once in a while, open it up, it gets all dirty and crusty. Hit that M mode button, gone. But here, no. They'd kill you. Unless you're a football player for the Raiders. Because he got off pretty easy. But basically killing a woman and her dog. Did you guys see the video of that? The aftermath? They're like, is there anyone inside that car? Because it was completely engulfed in flames. Meanwhile, there's some poor woman and her dog just being crispy crittered. And they didn't think they can get a conviction, so they only gave him 7 years. Oh, you didn't think you'd get a conviction? Why, someone else was driving at 156 miles an hour in a residential neighborhood, drunk off his ass? Oh, okay. That means, the powers that be had too much pull. But that's just my opinion, lawyers. What's the best place to park at the fashion show? You could park at the Wincor directly across the street and just simply walk across the bridge. Or you can park underneath and come up right underneath Maggiano's. You go to the red section, you just follow the signs for the red section, and you come up right up underneath. But you do have to be out by, if I'm not mistaken, 11 p.m. because they will lock your car in there. So, yeah, I would say the Wincor, and it's free parking at the Wincor. Oh, air conditioning, glorious air conditioning. Let's see how the signal holds up over here. Got a Vanderpump, guaranteed to work. Oh, EDC. What did that say? She blames everything on her boots? Is that what she said? I don't know what that said. Woo! I'm hot. I heard this place is not doing well, which is kind of odd because it looks like it's doing well. But financially, they're not doing too well. Yeah, I see so. It should be a nice light show tonight. No ifs, ands, or buts. Alright, let's meander in here a little bit. Tiki bar. Alright, where are we gonna chill? This Palms restaurant is okay. It's not great, it's okay. Oh, I know where I'm gonna stand. Let's just make sure the internet stays good. Rah. Vanderpumpage. Yeah, I mean, there's nowhere to really open up a vehicle. Now, a motorcycle, that's different. You know, you can crash the gates doing 98 all day long on a motorcycle. But that's a nice view. But in a car, you know, where are you really going to go? 0 to 60 in 3 seconds to the next light, 100 feet down the road, you know? It's like, it's kind of anticlimactical. You know what I'm saying? Well, that's a nice view. What up? Woo! 400 people on. Like the last, like I usually go 2 hours or so. I'm getting a commercial for combat boots. Chicks combat boots. I want to see a chick in some combat boots like that. She's got to be an EDC, right? Combat boots. What up, girl? She's tactical AF. Yeah, the last, at the hour and a half point, YouTube just like cranks out the video. If I stayed on like another hour, it'd be like 1,000 people on. That's kind of nuts. You got the Wayfair ad. You're gonna buy one of those $20,000 cabinets. Yeah, I mean, Corey B, she was just doing a Karen-y freaking social justice thing, drinking her freaking drink. And, you know, telling other people that was the pure definition of being a Karen. I get what she was saying. I mean, yeah, like people do exploit, you know. I mean, if you see me, if I can't help the homeless person, if I don't have something to give them, I tend not to be like, you know. I mean, in some cases I do if I feel like, you know, they pose a threat, but overall, not so much. If they get out of hand, I'll point the camera at them all freaking day long because I want to record it, you know? But other than that, I mean, yeah, there are people, and there even some of my colleagues that do exploit that type of stuff, you know? Or they make those dumb Facebook videos like, oh, I gave a homeless person $100. Let's follow him around, see how he spends it, you know, like for clout. Yeah, I get it. But that was so Karen-y. It's like, please. Like, what have you done to help any underprivileged lately? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. All right, people. I'm gonna get to booking. I got some stuff to do. I gotta clean up the mess from my exploding closet. There's still like fragments of drywall and frickin' particle board. I can't believe they made the shelves in the closet out of frickin' particle board. It's not even OSB. It's like the real particle board with the little frickin' pieces. You know, and I put bolts through this time. They just put screws and cheap ass particle board. Of course that thing frickin', but it was there. You know, it's been up for 5 years, so it is what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna say goodnight. Uh-oh. We're ganking. Hold on. Don't go anywhere. Let me get you back on. Told you I wasn't going anywhere yet. I just bopped on that Wi-Fi. I thought we would chill for a while with it off, but not so much. So I gotta go clean up my construction mess. I'm gonna watch a little Star Trek tonight. I might stream tomorrow, I might not, I really don't know. But Monday for sure. But the only way you're gonna find out, and like I said, go join the Bror Nation Facebook group, go check out the events, and that is my point of contact. If you wanna contact me, go join the Bror Nation Facebook group and send me a message, drop it in the chat. You will get a reply from me. But all the other points of contact, and never open anything in an email that says it's from me, because I guarantee it is not. No ifs, ands, or buts, you know? So if you end up, you know, someone romance scams you, says it's Bror Fredrik and takes your life savings, wasn't me, sorry. So yeah, I don't know what tomorrow's gonna bring. We shall see, but I'm looking forward to Monday. But the only way you'll find out if I'm doing anything tomorrow is if you like, share, subscribe, hit that bell button to get notified when I do this again, which is 5 times a week. And you know how to support the channel. If you want to drop me some super thanks after the fact, you want to click on any links in the description below. I got got the Tiege Hanley going on, 30% off. Use my code, all that good stuff. You know how to support me. And, you know, support those that do support me. And I do have a cool channel partner coming up real soon. you'll see a cool video about that one too. And I love you guys. I miss you guys already. I really do. And thanks for coming along with me from the Forum Shops at Caesar's Palace. Bror Fredrik out.